The 2025 Acura Integra. There are no new changes for the 2025 model year, except for one obnoxious thing. They have increased the MSRP by $600 across the board. However, they have not disclosed the Integra Type S pricing, but we can all assume that the Type S is also going to cost more just off the strength, right? So yeah, I'm sure we all love it when manufacturers make no new changes with an automobile, but they just charge us more. Anyway, that's just the ridiculous car market that we're in, and that's why with all of my videos I try to share with my audience ways on how they can save in this insane market, and towards the end I will show you how you can save between 8 to 9% off MSRP on a 2024 Acura Integra. But before that, I want to talk about why I really like and appreciate the sedan. I believe this is the gateway for many people to access a relatively cool, stylish, luxurious, and sporty-esque vehicle. Because the Integra truly is a great package. You know, the enthusiast is always going to mock and scoff everything, but they won't put anything on their driveway either. And they also won't allow anyone else to enjoy these vehicles. But practically speaking, the Integra has good space. Okay, I am 5'11" and I can sit behind myself in the rear. We have an excellent hatchback trunk, but it doesn't look like a traditional juvenile hatch. It looks like a nice, sleek, coupe-ish sedan, which does slightly hinder the rear headroom, but whatever, it's worth it in my opinion, because it just offers such a premium, prestigious look, especially over the regular Civic sedans. Anyway, the interior space is well appointed, and for once I would actually recommend going with the top of the line A-Spec technology model. I think it's genuinely worth it with the Integra. The big reason is because you have to get an A-Spec tech package in order to unlock the 6-speed manual transmission. This is truly one of the best manuals that I've ever had a pleasure of experiencing. It's really up there for me, along with the 6-speed Tremix and the Mazda Miata manuals. I really like this Honda manual that much. It's crisp, it's precise, it's got a predictable clutch pedal, and I have no issues driving this on a day-to-day basis, even in heavy traffic. So the manual is certainly worth it, and naturally with the A-Spec tech models, you get things like wireless Apple CarPlay and wireless Android Auto, and you also get the ELS audio system, which is truly one of the best audio systems that you can get even beyond the Integra's price bracket. So yeah, a lot of great practical features that you can enjoy on a day-to-day basis when you go with that A-Spec tech model. Now, it's not all perfect though. The Integra certainly does have its issues, one of which is it's a surprisingly loud cabin space. You do get a lot more road noise / tire noise coming into the cabin. I have no idea how they managed to botch that up, because the freaking Civic Touring that I tested was quieter than this Integra. A Mazda 3 is quieter than this Integra. So yeah, despite this having the luxury badge on it, having that road noise come into your cabin, that takes away from some of the luxury aspects. Now, swapping out the tires could help. Maybe putting on some Continental aggressive all-season tires like an Extreme Contact. That could help to reduce some of that tire noise / road noise, but I get it. The last thing most people want to do is spend money out of pocket to upgrade tires on a new car. And the other thing is, if you do a lot of highway miles and you get that manual transmission, I know I just finished glazing that manual, but out on the highway, when you're in 6th gear, you're going to be hovering around 3,000 RPM out on the highway. So yeah, you're certainly going to get that engine noise coming through as well. And speaking of the engine, we have that turbo 4-cylinder producing 200 horsepower and 192 pounds-feet of torque. The performance of the engine is perfectly fine. However, this engine lacks character. It has pretty much no soul to it. And that's the case with most turbo engines. But it's just a shame because the Acura ILX, which this Integra replaced, came with that K24 engine, and that was one of the most charismatic mainstream 4-cylinder engines that I have ever experienced. This Integra would have been amazing if it came with the K24 combined with that 6-speed manual transmission. I would have loved to experience that, but oh well. In the real world, the turbo thrust that the Integra has to offer is really nice. You can easily pass people in the city, and it does get amazing real-world fuel economy as well. But you do have to utilize premium fuel with the Integra. At least that's what Acura recommends. But yeah, those are the main cons that I noticed. A soulless, lackluster turbo 4-cylinder with some road noise and tire noise coming through. Otherwise, practicality, the features, especially with the top of the line A-Spec tech model, is incredible. I like the looks. I like how prestigious it is because it's an Acura, not a Honda, not a Mazda, etc. And it also drives pretty well. Not like a hardcore sports car, but it's a nice capable sedan and a nice capable package. For me, it's the manual and the ELS audio system. Those are the best attributes in my opinion. Anyway, as promised at the beginning of this video, here's how you can save between 8 to 9% off MSRP on a 2024 Integra. You can reach out to a broker named AutoCompanion, who is one of the largest brokers in the United States. His partnered Acura dealerships are offering 8% off MSRP on a base Integra and 9% off on the A-Spec models. But that's not all. AutoCompanion is also offering a free leasing calculator to the public, and this is one of the most powerful tools that a consumer can use because it shows you the interest rate of a lease, and that's really hard to find. And it also shows you the residual values and the incentives that you can qualify for in your local area. So whether you're leasing, paying cash, or financing, you should use this calculator to see what incentives you can qualify for in your area, because incentives stack on top of the dealer discount. And if you don't know about this stuff, then you're just leaving money on the table, and the dealership is just going to pocket that incentive money instead of passing it on to you. So that's why it's so imperative that we become savvy buyers and we utilize tools like this so we can get the maximum amount of money off of MSRP. Anyway, a top of the line Integra is going to lease for about $500 a month, including taxes and fees. However, something that AutoCompanion's calculator does not show is one-pay leases and multiple security deposits. This calculator has not been updated to show that information, but I get it, not everyone can do that. And people who are in a position to do things like a one-pay lease, they probably have the means to purchase more premium vehicles. But I just thought I would let you know about the various options, because instead of mocking and scoffing or complaining about the current market that we are in, I at least want to share with my audience how you can drive relatively cool cars like this for about $400 to $500 a month, either on a lease, or you can just pay cash or finance this, and you can still take advantage of these discounts. If you want to work with AutoCompanion, he is located in Washington, D.C. He can ship nationwide, but that's something you have to pay extra for. And he does charge a broker fee, but if you sign up with my affiliate link in the description box below, he will take some money off of his broker fee. So hopefully you appreciate this knowledge, this information, and these resources. If you did, make sure to like and subscribe. But thank you so much for watching. Take care and goodbye.